Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today I'm going to give y'all a voiceover because I was listening to Marvin Sapp in the background and I didn't want to turn him off. He was sounding so good. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this video. First thing, I want to measure out 1 tablespoon of black pepper. And yes, I know I'm making a mess right here in the black container. But that's okay because we're going to still repurpose the pepper that's spilt over in that black container. 1 more tablespoon of black pepper. And so it'll all make sense in a few. And you'll see exactly what's going to happen to what spilt it over. And 1 tablespoon of salt. Now I want to go ahead on and blend it up. And I want to see if it's to my desired liking because I wanted the salt and pepper to blend up to a more like even, I'll say like a sand color, more so like a sand color. So with a fork, just blend in your salt and pepper very well until it's pretty much like a nice sand color. And you can also taste it as well to see if that's enough salt and pepper, even mixture. I'm going to add another tablespoon of salt to the mix. And just stir it around like before with the fork. And as you can see, the color is changing. Therefore, at this point, y'all already know Diva is like the eyeball chef. And it's starting to look like a nice sand color. And I'm happy with those results. So that tells me that, yes, in fact, indeed, that it is mixed well together. And like I said, I'm not worried about, the salt and pepper that mixed over in the black container. And we'll get around to that portion of the video in a few seconds because we're going to repurpose this black container with the salt and pepper that's done spilled over in it. So it's all good. I like to show y'all the good, the bad, and the fugly of all my videos. So it happens. Okay, let's move the container. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my chicken legs. They are nice and washed off. Oh, they look so good already, right? Tell me in the comment sections, what do you use to wash your chicken with? Okay, so I'm just using my fingertips, as you can see. And I'm just pretty much sprinkling salt and pepper mixture. And that's the only seasoning that I'm using. And there's one other seasoning that I did not mix, but I will also show you that seasoning. So I'm just sprinkling salt and pepper on top of, and there it is. It was the sea salt. That's a little sea salt. And the reason for me not mixing it in the salt and pepper blend is because the crystals are big enough, as you can see, like right about here. You can pretty much see the crystals. And you could tell, you could pretty much eyeball to see exactly if you have a more than enough or it's not enough. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my chicken. And I want to go ahead on turn the chicken over. But before I sprinkle any more seasoning, I'm going to wash and dry my hands. And while I'm doing that, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I don't want to cross-contaminate my seasoning. So I washed and dried my hands, and I'm sprinkling seasoning, as you can see right here, on the opposite side of the chicken. Same thing as we did before. So we sprinkling salt and pepper. And I'm going to go around the chicken. As you can see, the crystals hitting it from the sea salt. That's the sea salt seasoning. And that's like in a grinding container. And like I stated before, there was no need to mix it inside of the salt and pepper because as you can see pretty much see the crystals right there. And you can eyeball exactly how much you need to, so there was no need. So now we are back here to the black pan that I was using in the beginning. And I'm just going to throw 2 to 3 heaps of all-purpose flour in the container. And like I said, this is the flour we're going to use to fry the chicken. And pretty much we're going to blend it. We're going to use a fork to comb through to loosen up any clumps in the flour. And what happened to the pepper and salt, huh? In the beginning. Anyway, all right. So once that's done, we've removed all the clumps out of our flour. That same salt and pepper that we were using earlier, we're just going to go ahead on and toss it right inside of the flour. Stir it in. Stir it all the way through. Make sure we get it nice and even out. And I don't know if you all can see it, but the color is changing. The flour is changing to like a pretty much a grayish color. So, and that's exactly what we want. So, like I said, I'm using only salt and pepper right here, and a few sprinkles of sea salt on the chicken. So now we right here at the flour, and I'm just mixing the salt and pepper inside of the flour. No, I did not use any sea salt in the flour. Can you see everything is well blended? And if it's not blended, and you can also just like pinch your flour a little bit to taste, if you could taste the salt and pepper in your flour. That would be like, and just a pinch, not a whole lot, just a pinch. And if you can't taste the salt and pepper, then add more salt and pepper to your flour. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on, let's see. I think that should be enough. All right. So now we are here over here at the stove. Our grease is nice and hot. As you can see, I threw a pinch of flour inside of that cooking oil. And yes, it's nice and hot. As you can see, it just like sizzled away. So I'm going to go ahead on and start flouring up our chicken pieces and laying them down in the grease. Yeah, trust me on this here recipe. And please, 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 I encourage you guys to try this plain and simple fried chicken recipe. And also, if you do try it, please get with me in the comment section below this here video and let me know, Diva, I tried it, I liked it, or you didn't like it. But I guarantee you, if you follow the recipe and the step-by-step instructions, you'll enjoy it. And also, don't forget to comment in the comment section, what is your favorite way of cleaning your chicken? I like to use white vinegar and lemon juice and just give it a nice clean. And then I'll soak it for a few minutes in plain water and then rinse again, then soak again, rinse. And that's how I clean my chicken. Okay, let's cover our chicken with a lid for 5 minutes. Okay, so you're going to cover your chicken with a lid for 5 minutes. And after the 5 minutes is up, you're going to uncover your chicken. This Paula Deen pan, me and this pan I'm using here, we have been together forever. Ever and ever. And yes, it truly does fry some good old chicken. All right. So my 5 minutes is up. So I'm just going to take the lid off, remove the lid, and I'm going to allow the chicken to fry for additional 8 minutes. And once it's finished frying for additional 8, and it also depends on how big your chicken is. So these legs are pretty little, so 8 minutes is good enough for. Yeah, 8 minutes should be well enough time to continue to cook these chicken drumsticks on. Also, like I said, comment in the comment section below if you're going to try out the chicken recipe. And also comment in the comment section below if you are, and let me know what methods do you use to clean your chicken. And if this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. I'm DMV Donna Diva. To get familiar with me and my channel, please go over and check out some of my videos. And also leave me a comment on one of my videos and let me know, that you're new here to the channel. So I'm just waiting out our time, and I'm just going to let the chicken continue to cook. And the heat is on medium-high heat. Okay, so after our 8 minutes is up, we're going to go ahead and flip over our chicken. Look at, oh my God, y'all. Do y'all see how crispy that chicken is? And I'll tell you a secret, and it's going to continue to be that crispy if you were to, like, get a few pieces out, eat what you're going to eat, and maybe put the rest in the refrigerator and come back to it. It's still going to be crispy. It's going to be delicious. And like I said, this is just a plain and simple way to fry chicken without any extra ingredients. And that's all you need, salt and pepper. So our chicken is ready. Ooh. I like to let my chicken drain, the grease drain on the bread, because I'm going to eventually eat the bread too with some hot sauce. That is some good eating to me. Let me know what you like to eat on your chicken. And I'm finding myself starting to like ranch dressing on my chicken. And thanks to my kids for that one right there, that ranch dressing situation. So we're just going to remove our chicken from the hot grease. And also, I want to know, do you guys save your chicken grease? Or is that just old school? Us new generations, we don't do that. We like throw the chicken grease out. So, y'all, this is pretty much it. That's all to the video. So, until next video, until next live stream, I'm DMV Donna Diva. God bless.